Today, we're looking at Access Education Finance for local authority maintained schools. All our software is cloud-based, and I'm first taken to Access Workspace. This is where I can go and see information from all my key products. I can view key notice boards on my dashboard, such as messages from the head teacher, a link to any products that we integrate to, a link to my favorite sites, favorite reports, and any other key information. If I want to launch into any of my products, I select from the 9-dot menu in the top left, and I then see all the products that I have access to in my portfolio. And today we're going to be focusing on Access Education Finance. I select my school and I'm taken to my main finance dashboard, where I can see things such as my spend against my budget, my income versus budget, my staffing costs versus my total costs, and any purchase or sales invoices that are overdue on the system. I can also see a snapshot of my bank reconciliation reports, my key bank balances and control accounts. I can see a visual of my year-to-date supplier turnover. It's really easy to navigate Access Education Finance. I've got the ability to search for absolutely anything in the system. So for example, I can start searching for anything related to purchasing. I can see my requisitions, my orders, or anything VAT related. I can also access my support network by using the question mark in the top right. You can talk to a support consultant who will be able to help you with any queries. When we move you over to Access Education Finance, we will migrate your existing chart of accounts structure and map it to the correct CFR codes. Within my chart of accounts, I could go in and surface up information on any dimension. For example, if I were to look into my cost centers, I could view every single cost center that we have active in the system. I could search for any cost centers, and I could go in and see who's the electronic budget holder and the spend period to date and year to date within that cost center. And here I can see all the transactions that we have posted period to date against the art department. I could then click further to view the transaction, in this case a purchase invoice transaction, and view it in more detail. I've also got the ability to import any catalogs and migrate my customer lists and my supplier lists. I can go through and see the same period to date and year to date information. I could click into a supplier, see what's been paid, what's ready to pay, and what's been reversed out of the system. On the transaction side, we've got the ability to go through and put on orders all the way through from requisition to order to goods receipting, and within each section, I can click to view the details. I can see all of my historic purchase orders, the status of the purchase order, the date in which we sent the purchase order out, and I can download a PDF copy of it. We can also duplicate any purchase orders, so if there's anything that you are processing or posting month on month, you can just duplicate it and find it really easily. And because we've got the ability to integrate with Access Education budgets, we can see our key budget information along the top. We've also got the ability to post any expense journals. We've got a full sales ledger, which works in the same way as the purchase ledger. And I've got the ability to post all of my journals, which can all be imported from CSV. We have the ability to integrate your budget. As I said earlier, I can go in and update the budget directly from Access Education budgets. We also support multiple payment methods within Access Education Finance, so we could do a check run, a printed check run, and post a BACS run. And I can see all of my historic BACS runs with a summary, and I can download a file. If I were to create a BACS run, I could click and it would show me the invoices that are due to be paid. If I click again, these will be processed. We also have the ability to reconcile your bank in Access Education Finance. We go through, select the bank account that we want to reconcile, show me my opening and closing balance, and then I can click through to reconcile the transactions, and then highlight once they've been reconciled. The system also comes with a full suite of reports as standard. Within my reports are all of your standard financial returns, such as a balance sheet, income and expenditure, and trial balance. But we also have some more integrated reports, for example, the budget holder report. I could go through, select the months that I want to look at the budget holder report for, select the cost center that I want to run it against, and I can see my budget information against that cost center. What we've spent and received, what we've committed, the total and the difference between the two. I can then go through and view all of my transactions year to date. We also have audit reports, bank reports, aged debtor lists, all of your financial reports, and also management reports which can be run in the system. If I were to look into a management report, this would give me a full overview for the time of year, but also year to date. And these reports can be exported out to Excel so that I can clearly see all of my cost centers, which can be drilled into the period to date information, the year to date information, budget comparison, and the full year forecast as well. We also give you the ability to process any VAT returns. So I could go in, choose my VAT return, select the periods that I want to claim it for, and submit that, and it will show me my purchases and my sales, and I can easily generate the VAT return. And that's a high-level overview of Access Education Finance for local authority maintained schools. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more, please contact us. access.education@theaccessgroup.com.